Time again to dump guinea pig cage. Right, we put them on the mystery or monkey rich bed number 2. Well, one of our avocados, our GHP avocado pits, started to sprout. Look at that. Well, that was productive for the whole day of gardening. You know, it's Wednesday. We're going to have that upper 40s tonight. I was expecting to do a little bit more than what I did on video today, to just put out some, guinea pig bedding on one of the raised beds. I was considering trying to take one of the pineapple pups off of it, suckers, and one or two, and see if we could repot them. And of course, everything's hectic. There's definitely an issue with nighttime getting everybody ready. I probably said this 1 or 2 videos back that it is so hard to, get out here and do stuff, especially at certain times. Natalie gets upset when I come out in the morning, when it's the only time sometimes I can come out before I get her up and we do her routine. We're waiting on the coffee to brew after getting the kids off to school, and then we we used to kind of drink coffee for an hour or two, sit in bed, and now Natalie's got to where she drinks a cup of coffee in like 2 minutes. Then she wants another cup. I'm like, you never used to drink coffee this fast. But yeah, maybe it's because I've been spending more time trying to play catch up, because of the drought and the flooding and, hurricanes and stuff, that, we didn't seem to get a lot of stuff done during the summer. But we got the avocado pits in, we got the starfruit seeds, in a little pot in. Hopefully we'll have some of those sprouting soon. And, we got like 5 or 6 jackfruits that are sprouting in that container. We got that in as well. But obviously it's the dead of the night, so I'm not going to be able to do anything else today. Maybe tomorrow. So obviously we're not going to make just a video about today's stuff. So this will be like a 2-day garden vlog. And the kitty says hello. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Of course it'll be instant for you, but it'll be, 12, 14 hours for me. Well, it's a new day, and look how bushy these marigolds are. This is probably from one single seed that I saved earlier this year. And this is the sundowner rose. One of the few that survived that drought we had. Yep, it's a new day today, and it's definitely chilly out here. I came out here maybe an hour ago, probably about 7 a.m. without a jacket, and I said I kind of need a jacket. Then I came back out again right now, and I'm like, yeah, you could still use a jacket, but I probably won't be out here very long, at least until it warms up. I ended up ordering me some plant tags last night, and they'll probably be here tomorrow, so it's going to be easier to make cuttings or whatever and to label stuff. I really want to get out there and start digging in, a banana circle, or try to start working on it. I really hurt my toe, 3 or 4 or 5 days ago, and it hurts. It's very hard to have a shoe on it or anything. My big toe, I have a feeling my toenail's going to fall off probably in the next few weeks or months, because, once you get it bruised, you drop something on it, or something happens, you just kind of have that feeling. I know that's not about a garden vlog stuff, but it kind of may prevent you from doing things, or you might be a little bit more slower to walk and hobble around. It really looks like it's time to separate some of these what they call it, Queen's Tears bromeliads as well. They're like really just packed in that freaking pot. I know that someone gave like hundreds of them away, maybe thousands, over the last maybe year or two. So maybe people have their fill of that. We'll have to kind of check and see, but yeah, it looks like we got plenty to potentially give away to people that want them as well. It's out. See, when I say everbearing elderberry, you know, right there's what I mean. You can see there's a couple green berries. The pollination rates aren't that great on them, and there's a couple black ones. So I came over to this pineapple kind of using some bamboo and sticks to try to push those leaves out of the way so I can go grab the pup out of it, one of them. But I can't get down there. They cut the crap out of you. They poke you really hard. And people say this about wild pineapples or pineapple bromeliads, is they're nasty. I guess not all pineapples have the nasty thorns, but this guy here does for sure. Somebody mentioned using Kevlar gloves to do it, or some kind of gloves, garden gloves that go down, I guess, to your elbows or something. But for now, I guess it's just gonna stay there. The other day, we got those everbearing elderberries to try to root, and now we're going to go with the 2015 best. Some of this may be dead wood. We're going to trim it. You know, you could go all the way to the ground. This stuff will come back up. So we'll see how much material we can get. And since we don't have labels yet, we're going to just put them all in like maybe a 1 and 3 gallon pot. Just put a whole bunch of them in there. I see a really nice one over there that's growing about 12-15 foot in the air. So let's just see what we can get here. So there we go. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 13 or so, 14. And we can separate them later. So let's see if we can get, there's a piece that broke a dragon fruit, and it looks like it's got some little roots there. Maybe cut this off here and make another one or two, and keep that one there. We'll probably need to repot it in a smaller pot, and I'll see if I can get any more cuttings from that other one we planted in that mystery or the monkey wrench bed number 2, because it kind of broke off when it's attached like that kind of when I planted it in that bed. I took a really small one, but this is new growth. It's maybe 3 inches or so, and I kind of, instead of waiting for it to callus, I just put it down sideways, because one of them we have did root sideways. So I'm just kind of slightly cover the end pieces there and leave some exposed. So we'll see how that one does. So what happened is I took a look at that other longer piece from where we did the monkey wrench bed, and it looks like it's pretty tightly, you know, connected, even though it might have got a little bend or break when we initially planted it. So maybe we need to put a bamboo stake there and maybe tie it around so it's kind of straight in the air. Just snip that long piece from this one. And yeah, you probably could make it into 2 or 3. Let it callus over for a day or a week or whatever. But we have 2 here. I wonder if I can pull that guy out. So there it is. And there's a little tiny root there and maybe a little bit of a root right there. So let's just kind of root it in this other pot. It was already sideways. We're going to do it, and we're going to leave some exposed. And the big reason is because we want to know what's there. If it gets buried, we might just forget about it. It could rot or anything. But we're probably going to have to protect those when it gets cooler. So that's fine. Just kind of need to downsize this pot. So we took 2 dragon fruits, and we made 5 out of it. Probably could have made 8 if we want to be greedy or experimentational, and you know, and we might have rotted them if we made them too small. They didn't callus right or something. They might just rot in the soil. Got bigger pieces, some with already roots on them. That last little piece, and try to take better care of them so that we can at least have a small amount to give to the garden community locally. So now I'm going to go get some of these dwarf everbearing cuttings here. I'm gonna be on the ladder. I don't see any of them that are too like big around, but we'll get, you know, I'm trying to keep some of the low ones for the kids to pick, so I'm gonna try to pull them from up a little bit higher. So I got a few limbs here, and we'll see if we can get some rooted, because I know a lot of people are gonna want these guys. So right there they are, and that's duckweed. I just watered them with duckweed after I put them in the dirt, and I put them in the shade right there. Probably need to bring a lot more stuff in the shade so it doesn't get as stressed out. I tried with my pruning shears to get that pineapple, some of the leaves cut out of the way. It didn't work. got a razor knife, and it's probably not super sharp. But we'll see if we can do anything with this. Well, I give up again. I could sort of saw through the leaves with the razor, but everywhere I go, even the newest growth is just so spiky, constantly hits you. I would get torn up really good just by pulling that thing out. Guess I'm gonna have to find gloves somewhere. So next project, I guess, and I'm tired, don't really feel like doing anything. Are we gonna do like a banana circle over here? This is kind of where I didn't want to do it, but well, there's a big pile of stuff there in my way. We were concerned, I guess, maybe with the guy wires up there and the avocado and orange and figs and stuff here, that it kind of might be in the way. What if I go over here where these persimmons and all are? I don't know if I would have enough room, to leave the little area here for a lawnmower to do like a full banana circle there. And would they take over this persimmon area here before these persimmons have a chance to get big? And bananas can grow fast, so I'm assuming if they popped out a lot, send a lot of suckers, they could outgrow this area in a year or two. If not, then they may be fine, but I'm not sure. Like I said, I would probably have to go in between there and maybe do like a 4 or 5 foot banana circle versus an 8. Going back to this like toxicity island, or right out of the rim of it, this is more sunlight, so maybe it would do good right there. But we have to move all this stuff. Or maybe we could start on this side here. It might be a little closer to that avocado, or over here a little bit more, and just start digging and just see how big we can get it. Move stuff around as needed. Maybe we're gonna see if we can dig this area here. This does definitely not look like a circle yet, but we're kind of finding some roots here. Got some medium and maybe a little bit large roots we're gonna have to go through or around. But as we get a bigger circle, we can kind of shape the mound a little bit. Well, I did not really get much done today. Earlier, it's been several hours. My toe is really bothering me. I think it might be infected, so I'm just kind of moved really slow. But I got another package, guys. All right. Looks like it's got some green leaves. So, do you remember me talking about a true guava species that is more cold hardy than a strawberry or cat lake guavas? This is called a mountain guava or cherry guava. I'm going to go ahead and put it just in a slightly larger pot, very similar shape, kind of a slim and tall pot, until we can get it planted. All right, so we put some magic soil around the root system, and we put some rainwater and duckweed to water it, and then we put some of this, yeah, it's got the light on. You like the light on? So we put some of this half-rotted wood here from one of our fallen maple trees that has been dead for a few years. This guy's probably 26 inches or so tall. It's kind of bending down because that's how they sent it in the package. Might need to put a little bamboo piece or something a little bit longer than that on there to keep it up. But these guys, I don't know how true this is. One of the reports I read said that these guys can get like 70 foot in Brazil, and with about a 35 foot diameter. I don't know in the cooler weather here if it will get near that high, but it's, this guy come from the panhandle of Florida, where it's a little bit cooler than, here, and people struggle with like the Mexican avocados and bananas there a lot sometimes, I believe. So if it'll survive there, hopefully it'll survive here.